All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point and Click Podcast. My name is John the Wise, and I'm here with Czar Salesman. What's up, Czar?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week today, and hope you guys had a wonderful week before. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go, talking about video games, video game news, dick jokes, everything in between. What else is in between that? Life in general? The tank? You know how it is. Sika bliat. Well, we got some news for you guys, and looks like this podcast is just going rocket ship into space, dude.
Jesus Christ.
We got a YouTube. We're going to start doing YouTube highlights. So what I need you guys to do, if you see any of our YouTube highlights or anything on Twitter, I need that retweet. I need that like. I need that follow. I need all of that shit.
Share it with your mom.
Yeah, look, Mom, look what's going on in the gaming industry. Shut up and get a job.
Get out of the house today.
Get out of the goddamn house. So, yeah, man. What's going on with these are?
Oh, we actually went to a convention called Anime Getaway.
Anime Getaway. That's usually what I
When
say
you
to
say
anime.
it like when you say it like that,
That's usually what I say to anybody that watches anime.
getaway.
Getaway. Okay.
Because the girls wanted to go, mostly because Vic Mignogna was there.
Who?
And Vic Mignogna.
Mañana means tomorrow in
I
Spanish.
think is how you say his name. It's Mignogna.
Magnana?
No, but he said it. It's like Mignogna or something like that because it's Italian or something.
But what is he? What is his deal? What's
He's
official?
a voice actor. He's the voice of Broly
Oh,
and Edward Elric
oh,
and
interesting.
a couple other big things like that. He does voice acting for a character in Rooster Teeth's Ruby. And can't remember, there was something else. Oh yeah, for Street Fighter 2, he did the voice of Vega.
Oh, nice. Street Fighter
But he
2.
was there, and
Holy
he
shit!
had. Wait, what?
Street Fighter 2, the old school
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Damn, dude, that guy's OG.
yeah, he's been doing it for like 28 years or something.
Those conventions can be fun when you're with a group of friends. That's all it is. It's just like a hangout with friends, right? So no matter what it is.
Yeah, the girls wanted to go, so we took him.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
cool.
But his panel was actually really cool. He had an hour panel, and that was cool. And of course, we had to wait in line and get his autograph because they wanted it. But you know. But his panel was really cool. He seemed like a really cool dude.
Nice. And what else did they have? Like overpriced food over there and shit.
Yeah, they had like the they have all the tables set up for vendors and stuff. So
Yeah.
there was always a bunch of Japanese snacks at one of the tables. Of course, they had, like just boxes of Pocky.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
so just nothing was too overpriced though. Just some artists and posters and stuff like that. It wasn't too bad.
Okay. So you had fun? Did you spend too much
Yeah,
money?
it was fun. No. We didn't spend a bunch.
Where
of
was
money.
it, by the way?
It was Clarksville, where I live.
Oh, really? They did it in Clarksville.
Yeah, that's it was so weird. Like we just
Yeah.
went downtown and
You have
there
to
wasn't
go.
there was a couple hundred people, not too many.
Yeah, you have to go if it's in your town, because it's not like you live in LA or something like, or Nashville.
Right.
Yeah, if it's in your town, you gotta go. Remember when Ivan told us about that one place? What was it called? Flexicon? What the fuck was it called, dude?
Lexicon. No, where does he live?
Pentacon. Pensacola.
Pensacon.
Pensacon. There, some one of those.
Pensacon. Yeah, I knew it was one
Jesus.
where he lives. So I was like,
We
yeah.
looked at the fucking list of people, and it's all like the CB actors, and it's like, check out this guy from Game of Thrones. It's like, I don't even recognize who he was in Game of Thrones. Bad guy number 3. But
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of that. This was this guy was like the only like star or famous person rather. I guess
Yeesh.
is what you call him.
yeesh.
He was the only like other than that, the panel pretty much consisted of this really strange middle-aged woman in like a purple vest
Uh-oh.
and wizard hat,
Uh-oh.
just like showing and talking about anime
Was
for like
there was there any social justice like agenda stuff going on?
no. I mean they briefly talked about bisexual representation in media,
That's weird.
but it was just like I don't even know how it got brought up because there's something about Voltron. There's like a gay guy on there, bisexual guy or something. I don't know.
The bisexuals don't get enough representation. That is true.
Right. So I mean, it wasn't there. You know, they were just mentioning that. You know, that's pretty much all they were talking. So there was no like, social justice warrior type stuff. It was just them recognizing bisexual character and saying they'd like to see more
Okay.
because they feel they're underrepresented because the people will either say it's straight or gay
Yeah.
and they ignore the possibility of bisexuality. So no, there was that, but there was no social justice warrior stuff.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys had
So
fun and everything.
it was fun.
I've been trying to get in contact with this guy that you know. His name is Ethan Blevins. I stumbled upon his YouTube channel and I was like, damn, man, this guy's so dedicated. And we wanted to get him on the podcast. So I messaged him on Twitter. I messaged him on YouTube. And I kept like refreshing my phone at work like a fucking
Oh my God.
possessive girlfriend, dude.
Why isn't he texting me back?
I don't understand it. And I'm like, because then I thought like maybe he thinks we're trolling him. Because like, I was like, fuck, I don't want him to think that we're like bullying him or like we're calling him onto the podcast to like troll him. I thought maybe he felt that way.
God, that thought would never even cross my mind.
Dude, there's people like that,
That would take
man.
a special kind of cruel person to do that.
There's people like that out there, dude, that just like, oh, let's make fun of him together, let's bully him on the podcast and stuff like that. But no, honestly, I just want to get him on the podcast because he seems like a really interesting guy, and it's pretty inspirational how much work.
What's the game that he plays for the
He
role
plays
stuff?
Neverwinter Nights.
Neverwinter.
But
It's like it's a super niche
it's
game,
a 20-year-old game, dude.
and it's a super niche like stuff that he's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's niche to be playing the game, and it's niche to be making YouTube videos or role playing about it.
Yeah.
So it was really cool when you showed him to me. I was like, this guy's dedicated to what he enjoys.
Exactly. He
And
likes
I
to
respect
write.
it, and I respect the grind.
He has a full-time job. He likes to write, and his creative pursuits are his YouTube videos. So we're gonna have him on next week to talk about, what got him started on this. Maybe see if we can give him some pointers. Maybe he could give us some pointers. Because
You and him can talk about RP all you want. I will sit here and nod.
hell yeah, dude. I love my RP. I put on my robe and wizard hat.
Oh, and sorry about all the boxes in the background. I just realized this place is a mess.
Yeah, disgusting. Disgusting.
We're slowly packing stuff up.
Oh, his channel. What is his channel's name? I think it's just his name, Fresh Prince. Let me check.
Is it? I don't. You linked it to me in Discord. Let me.
Here, let's see. I'll put it in chat right now. It's just no, it's not this.
Hold on. You linked it to me in Discord. I've got it here.
Yeah.
Here we go. His channel name is EM Blevins.
Blevins.
I'm gonna link it here. And
there it is. Yeah, EM space Blevins. All right. Check out his. I'm gonna put it in chat right now. There you go. EM space Blevins. That's the guy. He has beautiful hair. I want to talk about it. I'm probably going to talk about his hair.
You're just going to talk about his damn hair because you got none.
I'm going to talk about his hair for the first 20 minutes, and he's going to just be like, user has disconnected.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it should be good, man. He told me he's nocturne, which means that he's...
I don't know.
That means that he works during the day or sleeps during... Wait.
He's nocturnal?
No. He works during the night, the day, and no. He works during the day. That's what he was trying to say. Which means I'm nocturne. Well, everybody's nocturne, but he said it in a way that made me confused. Maybe he can let me know.
I'm good. Now you're confusing me.
Nocturne. It's what happens when somebody else is smarter than you and they use a word you don't understand. He looks like a metal singer.
Nocturne is usually a musical composition that is inspired.
Well, shit. Maybe I don't know.
I don't. Maybe he can explain because there's also a League of Legends character named Nocturne.
Maybe he's the League of Legends character. Whatever, though. We have so much news, man. We have so much fucking news from like being tilted by Epic Games and all kinds of news from OpenAI and stuff like that. So I'm down to get right into the news if you are, Czar. You can get some hot takes.
I was not listening to you at all, but let's get into that news.
I could tell that you were just looking off in the distance, you
I
asshole.
was trying to find out what Nocturne meant.
Fuck it, he'll explain it to us. But
Let's
before we get started, I want you guys to visit our YouTube channel. It's the Point and Click Podcast on YouTube. If you search that, you'll find it. And just shoot us a subscribe and check out our highlight videos. Share our highlight videos if you choose to. But for sure, come and subscribe to our new YouTube channel. I'm going to be uploading full episodes onto there and highlight videos. So that's that. Just wanted to get that out of the way. But let's get to the news. All right, ladies and gents? Let me ring the bell. To the news.
To the news.
So, first piece of news. Gabe Newell comes to Dota 2 in wonderfully deadpan voice pack. So apparently they got Gabe to do a fucking voice pack. Like his mega kill and stuff. I'm going to play it right now. You can't hear it. But this is him talking.
I heard it.
Okay, Gabe, how we feeling today?
Good.
I think this is a joke. It looks like kind of like a joke.
Hello.
It does. But if they're really doing it, it's like a joke thing.
So they're really doing it though.
I would hope, because
Yeah.
that's pretty hilarious.
Dota 2 store announcer Gabe Newell. So yeah, there's this. He's like a living meme, dude. The guy's a living meme
I'm just saying it's about time they did this.
with Gabe Newell's voice in Dota.
Yeah. Why not? They make Dota.
The thing that I find interesting about him is like we don't really know that much about him, but from like secondhand experience, I've heard a lot of people say he's a really nice guy, but I haven't really heard anything from his employees. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think that's kind of good.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about it, if you haven't heard much, probably a good thing.
Yeah. That means
People
he's
are
private.
People are more likely to blast out negative than positive, you know?
Well, everybody knew Steve Jobs was a piece of shit.
Right.
You know, that was like the
But
thing
there's-
about him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, there wasn't much else to this news other than that.
No, it's just if you like Dota 2,
Yeah, if you like Dota 2 and you like Gabe Newell, well, I got news for you, bud. Give him your hard-earned money. All right, next piece of news. All right, the creators of Nintendo 64 GoldenEye have officially ruled Oddjob is cheating. So,
wait, what?
yeah, this article is actually a pretty cool article.
This
It's
has got to
from...
be a joke article, right?
No. It's for real. It's for real. They talked to the creators of GoldenEye. I read the article, so I'll give you the TLDR. They talked to the creators of GoldenEye because its anniversary was coming up, and they wanted to talk to them like, hey, did you guys ever think that your game was going to be this like cult classic that starts like FPS genres? You know, it was one of the original multiplayer FPS games, you know?
Yep.
And they were like, dude, we had no idea. We thought it was just going to be a bullshit game. And they weren't even going to have multiplayer in the game. It was like a last minute thing. The last month of development, the creator, like the lead, was like, all right, you two guys do whatever you can to create multiplayer. Whatever the fuck you can do. And we're going to present it to Nintendo. And if they approve it, then we go for it. If they don't, it's too late. Our development is done. So they did it. And it ended up working, dude. We got the GoldenEye that we have today. And the interviewer had to ask him, like, what's going on with Oddjob? And they said, yeah, straight up, he has the worst stats, like the most OP stats. So if you pick him, you're cheating. We didn't take him out of the game because we wanted people to have the choice, you know?
They wanted people to have the choice of cheating.
Exactly. We wanted to give people the choice to do whatever the fuck they wanted. Which is pretty cool, man.
That's pretty funny.
I think it's pretty interesting that you take a fucking forgettable movie like 007's GoldenEye. I remember that movie no one gives a fuck about. Pierce Brosnan, who cares? But the game, man, is it's like another level of amazing, dude. Especially at the time, dude.
I mean, I feel like everybody who games has pretty much played it.
Everybody's played it. Everybody has memories of it, sitting in their house with their buddies, with the controllers. You would get extra controllers just for this game, you know?
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy, man. It's insane. We're old, by the way. We're getting old.
It's about that time, isn't it?
So Oddjob is cheating, motherfuckers. Next piece of news.
Officially confirmed.
So I saw this ad on Twitter for this new show called Artificial, and the idea
Is that a sex bot?
the idea is this person is an artificial intelligence, but it's just an actress,
Oh, okay. I
and
thought it was a
it's
sex
on.
robot.
I know it's an interactive audience sci-fi series that's coming onto Twitch live Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's a show on Twitch that's interactive. I've never heard of anything like it.
Oh Lord, is Twitch producing it?
Twitch is promoting it, and it looks like it's well produced. I don't know if is this a
I'm
nice.
guessing it must be something that Twitch made then.
I'm looking to see if this is a trailer for it or something. No, it's not. What the frick, dude? About
What the frick?
join Dr. Matt Lin as he unveils his artificial human daughter Sophie to the world. Interact with Matt and Sophie live and be part of their journey as Sophie tries to become human with your help. So it's like a interactive.
That's just crazy. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I mean it's obviously something different, and they have their schedule here.
Right.
They have like all kinds of reasons to subscribe. I feel like right now not a lot of people know about it, but it might gain traction and it might be like one of the biggest things. It has almost 1 million views, whatever this fucking channel is.
It's interactive,
Yeah.
so a lot of people are gonna do it, and it's gonna get weird,
It's gonna
and
get
then they're
really
gonna
weird.
cancel it because the interactive nature's gonna get out of hand. No, I'm just kidding.
I think so. Well, obviously she's not even.
It's a show. It's
It's
not
a
like
person. It's not an AI. You know.
it's not an AI where people, like with the Microsoft AI,
Yeah.
where everyone turned it into
A Nazi.
racist. Yeah, that show was hilarious.
That shit
but
was fucking
that's
great.
what the internet's gonna do if you hand it an interactive AI. So the good thing about this is, it's a thing people are writing, based off things being interactive. So
Yeah. So it says
nothing gonna go crazy there.
the innovation of Artificial is that the audience will have direct story impact in the show as they help Sophie learn and evolve to one day be a real human. An artificial intelligence will need to pass a Turing test. In this groundbreaking series, the audience is the test. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the audience is the test means, but I think they just want you
The
to watch
Turing
the show.
As in, the Turing test is when, I think it's basically when you speak to an AI, you can't tell that it's an AI.
Oh, so once it passes a test, then it's
If it
beyond
can,
the
yeah,
point.
if you can't tell that it's by talking to it, if you can't tell it's an AI, I think that's the Turing
Then it
test.
passes the test.
Yeah.
Artificial and interactive show brought to you by Twitch and David Cage. Is that right, Fresh Prince? Or are you just trolling David Cage? Anyway, next piece of news. Well, look out for it Wednesdays. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
And not promoted on Twitch.
Yeah.
Definitely here first.
Okay, a woman was fired from NASA after they saw her tweet, "Suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA."
Yeah.
I love this story. This person is amazing, dude. I think it was a girl. First of all,
She's a furry weirdo.
she's a furry weirdo. On her Twitter, her avatar is like a fucking furry My Little Unicorn, whatever the fuck. And she wrote, "Everyone shut the fuck up. I got accepted for a NASA internship." And then somebody named Homer Hickam wrote, "Language." That's all he wrote. Language. And then she said, "Suck my dick and balls. I'm working at NASA." And he said, I am on the National Space Council that oversees NASA." Oh no. And then after that, it sounded like she lost the job. Because of the
Yes.
shit
She did lose the job. I will say, however, I think he was mainly just banting with her,
Yeah.
but he probably also meant like, now you're representing NASA, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wrote in and was like, I had no control over her losing her internship. I don't think she should have lost her internship over this.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Yeah, so he wasn't like going after her
Mhm.
or anything like that. It was the actual board that is in control of it saw this and was like, she's gone.
I think they don't have a choice but to like fire her. after that. Because if it goes, that's the thing about things going viral nowadays. Like, you can't do shit about it. Like the James Gunn thing, like Disney couldn't do anything. They had to let him go, dude.
I think it's hard since she's an intern. Yeah, I guess.
It's not worth it, dude.
I don't think this is a big. I mean, anybody that did this that's representing a company, like in their tweets, they're specifically saying that I'm now in this tweet, I'm representing this company.
Yeah.
Anybody who did that on Twitter should get reprimanded, at least by their employer.
I think it was the suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA part that really...
Yeah, I think it's because of that response.
That was a really bad one.
It was that response. Like, she couldn't have just, like, checked who mentioned it to her. She just immediately was like...
Suck my dick, bitch.
And he's like, that's not an attitude that we want.
Yeah, come on, dude. You're working at NASA. Suck my dick, bitch.
And, of course, like... After this, blew up. Of course, she locked down her Twitter. I was like, I'm taking a break from Twitter.
Is it a she? She says, "Suck my dick and balls." Only a man would know about
that
the.
all the time.
Yeah, but a man would know that the dick and the balls need to be pleased. So we're at a conundrum. We need confirmation. So all of you out there, let us know.
I can't even find her Twitter. Hold on.
Naomi might be her persona, dude. It's Naomi H_official.
Yeah, that's what I just want her fucking Twitter.
Women say that. Pretty sure it's a chick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a chick too, but I don't want to assume anyone's gender, okay?
Calm down, John.
You cisgendered fucks! I'm progressive, alright? I'm with the times. All of you guys are behind, okay? You guys are 2000 and late. I'm 2018.
Kill yourself. Her Twitter's back up.
It's back up after all the... What?
Oh, this is a new account. Still post other stuff. Former NASA intern.
Former NASA intern.
I think that this is a gag account.
It's a gag account. It has to. That's a funny,
it's a hilarious gag account, but a gag account. None.
You could easily put that in your fucking resume, though. Former NASA intern, and you wouldn't be wrong.
I think that. I think she completely deleted her Twitter.
Well, good, because you don't want to get all... You suck it, furry, that's what you get, because you're dumb, furry. That's probably all the kind of hate she's getting.
Oh, there's no doubt they received completely unnecessary hate for this.
Yeah.
The internet is a horrible place, but...
If you're a furry.
Especially if you're furry.
Actually, it's the best place if you're a furry, because that's the only way you could find somebody that's a furry.
In Clarksville.
Uh-oh, here we go.
At the anime getaway, there were two furries.
Oh shit. Were they like, fuck, I thought more would be here?
I was disgusted.
Were they like, damn, it's a little light this year? They expected more people?
I don't know. I was like, even here, they're even in my town.
That's funny.
I thought we were small and southern enough to not have furries.
And Christian enough.
Sadly, we still got them.
Well, it's all good, dude. They're just lightening up your life, right? Maybe it was just a guy working at those like tax places. Do you guys have those over there? There's a guy over here. He's in a crow costume and he helps you with your taxes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know how to explain it. All right, there's a guy that stands in the corner in
I don't think you could explain it.
In a crow outfit. It's like a furry crow outfit, and he like thumbs up and waves at people and like tries to get them to come into the shopping center to do their taxes.
Is he the one that does the taxes?
No, he's just a paid
mascot.
Guy. He's just a paid guy
like
to stand on the corner. Exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant there's this dude just standing in a corner in the mall doing people's taxes dressed as a crow.
No.
Okay. Why a crow?
I don't know. It's the mascot of their company.
That's a dumb mascot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, crows are smart, but it's just like,
No, the sign flipper guy is the cool guy. He's actually the real... I saw a sign flipper guy. He was like, all right, he wore his hat, he wore his shorts and shirt, and he had headphones on, and he was just having a blast on that corner, dude. Boonts, 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 flipping signs, dancing around, and I was like, I don't know what they're selling because I can't read the sign. You're flipping it around too much. But that's awesome, dude. You do you.
Yeah. I wouldn't like the job. But
Maybe
some
we should
people
get one
seem
for
to-
the point and click podcast.
what the-
Just have them
stand on random sides.
flipping our
screens
logo.
everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's like the best marketing campaign ever, dude.
I don't really know. It is John.
I'm gonna get a guy in a Mario suit flipping the sign, dude. That would be amazing. I'm gonna find out how much it costs.
Pay some homeless people. The way you're giving money to the homeless.
That's true. All right.
That's the PR.
Next piece of news. Battle Right Royale rewards and discounts. What's this all about, Zara?
Yeah. So, it just for pretty much anyone interested, it was so. Everyone was mad and upset about the Battle Right Royale announcements about it being a separate game.
Yep.
It's going to cost money.
I
They're
spent all my
clarifying a little
money.
bit.
I spent all my money on Battle Right. How am I gonna get any rewards
Exactly.
for it?
So, they're clarifying some stuff. All your cosmetics from Battle Right, there's a shared inventory between the games
Sweet.
for the cosmetics.
That's good. I'm gonna give that a ring.
All your cosmetics, you keep them in this new game as well. They specifically, I think, said shared inventory, so I think the cosmetics, like any new ones and everything, like it just goes back and forth.
Perfect.
If you bought the game if you bought Battle Right back in its early access days, or bought the All Champions pack or like the Ultimate Champions pack,
Okay.
you get 50% off Battle Right Royale
That's
for early access.
that's kind of lame.
And it's going to be sold. See, I think that they're just charging for early access, like they did with Battle Right.
Oh, so
'Cause
it's gonna be
Battle
free to
Right's
play
free to
after.
play. Dude, I don't know. They have not said anything like that.
Okay.
They have not said anything like that. But Battle Right, when it was in beta, you had to buy it, like I did. But then it went free to play afterwards.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're going to do the same thing here or not. But it's $20 for Battle Right Royale early access coming out in September. But if you've already bought Battle Right original when it was early access or the full Champions pack, you get 50% off.
Yeah.
And then you also get like, an exclusive mount, and I think that's pretty much the only rewards.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's better than what people thought before. At least they're thinking about their Battle Right customers.
At least they're doing something. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people are not happy about what's happening right now.
Yeah. I mean, we looked at the Steam charts, dude. They're not doing well. They're putting all their eggs in this Battle Royale basket.
I think they really are.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's upset, like, sorry, dude. They came out with a brand new season and they barely gained any players from it. 5% boost. That's nothing for all the money they spent and the hours that they spent into it. So I kind of get it, man. This is probably their last hurrah. If this doesn't work, then they're probably gonna shut it down, I think.
Yeah, it may go the same way of Bloodline Champions. So.
And Radical Heights, dude. Radical Heights shut down like boom, like hard, dude. 80% of its player base after a week gone. It's crazy, dude. All right, next piece of news. Gaming Addict lost Welsh accent after only communicating with internationals online. So I was hoping Maddie was here because he's a resident British guy, but he's a British dude that spent up to 21 hours a day playing video games, dude.
What? He only slept for 3 hours a day?
He would isolate himself. He wouldn't talk to anybody. And he was a console gamer too. What was he playing? What is that game that he's playing, by the way? It's some kind of... I don't even know what that game is.
No. That's not even him playing it. That's just a picture of somebody playing a game that they took. That's not even him. His hair color's different.
Apparently, people are saying... Like, he's just an addict. That's what it is. So, in this video that I watched and, I heard him talk... Apparently, he's been playing with Canadians and people from the U.S. for so long, for so many hours, that he lost his accent.
That's just insane.
He lost his Welsh-British accent. And he knows that he has a problem, dude. Up to 21 hours.
Oh, he knows he has a problem?
Yeah. I mean, he
No
does. Yeah,
fucking shit.
like Prince was saying, it's not 21 every day, but still, I can't even go up to 21 hours of video
No,
games,
it's every day, bro.
dude. Even if I got paid for it, I couldn't do up to 21 hours of video
No,
gaming. There's no way I couldn't do it if it was my full-time job.
it's too much. That's why I'm wondering. Does he not have a job?
I don't know, man. He has to have a job. I mean, he's a grown ass dude. Like, what does he do? They didn't really go into that. He just talked about how it's a crippling addiction, and like he doesn't think of it as I had no friends. I wasn't close with my family, so his only friends were people that he met online, and they were usually Americans and Canadians. So he lost his fucking accent.
That's just sad.
And like, what are you gonna do? Turn to your friends that you play video games with, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck it, dude. Just play video games, dude."
Oh
So,
my god.
did you ever see? There was this documentary about a guy that was addicted to World of Warcraft, and he wanted to like quit playing video games because he was like homeless. He would try.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He would try to. He would scrounge up whatever he needed to pay his internet bill and his World of Warcraft subscription and his rent. Everything else he would just try to scrounge or whatever he could, like eat whatever little food that he could. And that's his entire life was around World of Warcraft. And in this documentary, this woman has this like halfway house for gamers, and her son
God.
actually killed himself.
Halfway house for gamers.
What happened was that lady's son killed himself because somebody hacked his account and deleted his WoW character. So he blasted himself with a shotgun in the head in his own house in front of his computer. So she was like calling him, he wasn't answering the phone. Finally, with the police, they went into his room and his brains were all over the place. Pizza boxes, food, rotting food, cans of soda. It was just a bad scene, dude. A bad scene. You know?
I mean, first of all, he could have simply contacted Blizzard.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they've done character restores like that in the past.
Yeah.
2, if you play that much World of Warcraft, how long would it possibly take him to simply re-roll another character?
Dude, some people are so mentally damaged that they don't have this thought process that you have right now.
Clearly, he was mentally damaged.
Yeah, so
after that shotgun blast.
that was it. And then oh fuck, nice one. That was rough. But so she opened up this halfway house, and apparently she just lost her mind as well. Like her idea was like video games are evil, and all video games are evil, which is kind of understandable. But obviously she was a little too far off on the other side of the spectrum. You know,
I understand where she's coming from though after that.
Exactly. But you know, it was just interesting that that Ben Stein, remember that show Win Ben Stein's Money? That Ben Stein guy here, let me see if I can find it.
That name sounds really familiar, so.
Ben Stein. Let's see. I'll find a picture.
Oh, yeah.
This guy. Him and his son were addicted to EverQuest.
You
like,
gotta be shitting me.
Hardcore addicted, and he actually did an interview. I think he wrote a book about it, actually. How about him and his son together were addicted.
That's crazy.
And it was like causing problems in their life. I know, dude. Can you believe it? But yeah, that's it. Gaming addiction is real, dude. I know how it can be when you don't have a job and you go into a spiral of like video game addiction, but I've never been this bad, dude.
Yeah.
This is just rough, dude. Rough. This is like hoarders, you know, like how did it get that bad? I can't imagine. 21 hours?
Yeah, you got to be super depressed. Like when I dropped out of college, like all I did was play World of Warcraft.
Well, dude, when my mom died, all I did was play World of Warcraft because it was the only good thing in my life. And
right, so it's like, I guess more of like it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. It's like I guess I think any form of entertainment or anything that gives you any sort of reward response is addictive.
Yeah.
So when you become depressed or anything like that, you just could latch onto something like that. So I mean, obviously, people that are like this are filling the void with video games.
Yeah, they're trying to do what they can. So, and as Prince is saying, games are really good at taking up your focus. That's what it is. It's just so like you don't have to focus on the things in your life that you know you need to fix. You can just
Yeah.
you could just be like, I'll think about that later because right now my task is to finish this mythic dungeon or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, and you get your brain gets the response of completing something, a reward,
You feel like you
even
did
though
something.
realistically you didn't do anything.
Yeah, because you're not accomplishing anything in your life, so at least you can accomplish something in a video game to make yourself feel better.
Yeah,
So, but losing
pretty
your
much.
accent is pretty insane. That's pretty
That is
fucking
pretty sad. I
insane.
mean, I know actors that lose their accents, like Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
He's lost his British accent because he's doing so many accents.
yeah.
But
He does
this guy was
remember.
just talking to people.
I
I mean, like he
know.
wasn't even. So that's just crazy.
I know. Well, there are some people that we play with that like have started talking the way like me and my buddy Ray do.
Hmm.
So I can see it happening. Ooh, we got Dunkstick in chat. Alumni. All right, next piece of news. Fortnite keyboard and mouse players on PS4 will be match made with PC. So if you guys remember a little while ago, fucking Epic Games had this PS4 tournament, and there was a guy in the tournament named iDrops Bodies. Okay, horrible name. And
Stupid.
it even had like the uppercase, lowercase letter
What
thing.
do you expect from a console gamer playing Fortnite?
I know, dude. And his name is iDrops Bodies. It has the uppercase, lowercase thing. It's so cringy, dude. So cringy. But anyway, there was allegations that he was using keyboard and mouse, that he was padding his kills with people that he paid to come and like, just suicide. And that's how he won the tournament with an unfair advantage. Well, Epic Games clapped back by pretty much protecting him in every form by saying there isn't enough evidence for all the things, and for keyboard and mouse, it's not against the rules, and we allow it because we don't want to limit anybody from using it. So they pretty much told everybody with that statement that if we have a PS4 tournament, you can use your keyboard and mouse. That's what they told everybody with that statement. Then to find out on August 25th, 2018, Polygon and every fucking news source out there said that Fortnite is going to queue keyboard and mouse players on PS4 with PC players, because obviously they feel that gamepad players are at a disadvantage against keyboard and mouse players, right?
Even though they claim that the numbers said otherwise.
So my question is, what about the accountability? Where's Epic's accountability with that tournament? Money was on the line. There was people that really take it seriously, that trained, that put in the time and energy because they wanted to win that tournament, thinking that it was a fair tournament, only to find out that they had an unfair disadvantage against
Right.
them. And what are they gonna pay all those people? Are they gonna
I don't know. Are
rescind-
they going to continue to allow keyboards in PS4 tournaments?
If you play on with a keyboard and mouse on PS4, you get queued with PC players. So I would doubt that they would let you use it.
Right, because I mean, if they're making those matchmaker changes, there's a reason, and it's not
Exactly.
just because people are mad. There's a numbers reason, which means what everyone already knows: mouse and keyboard has an advantage over a controller.
Yeah. So pretty much where I'm upset about this, I even put it on Twitter, but obviously it gets buried with everything, and I don't have the reach that everybody else does. But I tried to call him out on this. I got no response from Epic Games. I got some response from other gamers saying shit like, oh, controller is not really that much of an advantage or disadvantage, blah, blah, blah.
100% disadvantage.
It was, I'm like, whatever, we can debate that all day. All I'm saying is, where's the consistency? Obviously, Epic Games believed there was no advantage, but now they believe there is an advantage. So, like, where's the consistency? So, it's okay if you change your mind, dude. I'm not saying that someone can't change their mind.
But you need to account for it and say so.
Exactly.
And the other thing I think they handled it incorrectly, especially because they went back and changed it now, is they should have simply said and been honest, because I think this would happen. We didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
So why don't we're gonna take some time, think about it, crunch some numbers, and decide what to do. with the results of the tournament.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done.
So, I'm. It's just interesting to me that they can outright say this, and no one's calling them out. No one is calling them out on any of this stuff.
Right.
Like, no one's
Well, 'cause
saying,
everyone
what the
just wants
fuck?
to suck Epic. Everyone's just lining up to suck Epic's dick
Yeah, that's
all
what
the
it is.
time with their success.
So if you're out there and you're watching this, because I am gonna make this a highlight, share this, let Epic know, especially if you were in that fucking tournament, dude, and you lost to this guy that was using a keyboard and mouse allegedly. Let them know that you're upset, that they have no accountability. You know, like, just say something. Say, yeah, we fucked up. You know, we can't reverse it. The money's already gone.
Or we don't think it's right to reverse it because we didn't have any rules standing.
Yeah.
But something.
We've changed our mind, but instead of just like, quietly changing their mind and not like admitting to anything, it's pretty fucked, dude. So, Prince just said, did you see that Fortnite training camp that's going on at Stanford? I gotta see this shit. I think we talked about...
We got news from chat.
Some parents paying big money for Fortnite coaches to tutor kids. Yeah, we talked about that not that long ago. But this Stanford thing...
You got your
So there's
music
a
lessons,
camp
you got your
now.
tennis.
Not just tutors.
Unreal
It's a
Summer Camp. Discover the professional video game creation tool behind AAA titles like Fortnite and Rocket League. Unreal Engine from Epic Games puts the power of game creation in students' hands. Oh, this is
No. This is an it's a summer camp for development in Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they have a Fortnite camp and Unreal Engine level design. So yeah, they teach you the ins and outs of video games using the
I thought
Unreal
there was a
Engine.
summer camp for learning how to be better at Fortnite for a
Yeah,
second.
it's more than just Fortnite. It's all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Well,
I thought that got scared because I was like, the tutors are bad enough.
They do both, showing how to develop the game and how to play Fortnite. Yeah, but I think they're more focused on the development side than they are the professional playing side. Because that's what they're talking about. Unreal, it would be called Fortnite Summer Camp, but it's called Unreal Summer Camp. So they're teaching you about development for Unreal Engine 4. And on top of that, just teaching you some like basic mechanics and stuff like that, probably, of Fortnite, just so you know what it's like when you put it all together. Which is the future, man. This is the future. Crazy, huh? It's crazy what we've come up with now, man. I'm pretty sure my kid's going to be going through that kind of stuff. All right, here we go. Where did I go? I lost all my news. Damn.
Jesus Christ, how do you have so many tabs?
I have a lot of tabs, dude. I'm telling you, we have a lot of news. So
Buckle up, buckos.
Let's get to the next piece.
Yeah,
Cyberpunk 2077 tweets transphobic joke. Studio apologizes to all these offended. First of all, look at the writer of this article, Heather Alexander. Look at that purple hair. I don't care, dude.
How'd you...
They had to get her to write it, you know? So apparently, here's a tweet in question. Somebody, after seeing more Cyberpunk, I think they just released a bunch of like stills and in-game footage and stuff like that. And somebody wrote, "I want more guys." And Cyberpunk read, "Did you just assume their gender?" As a fucking joke, you know.
The meme. It's a meme at this point.
It's a meme. But the thing is, they should be more accountable and more responsible with the things that they say because of people's stupid outrage. So that caused like a huge fucking controversy to the point where they later deleted the tweet and they had to issue an apology, of course, saying sorry to all those offended by one of the responses sent out from our account earlier. Harming anyone was never our intention. So they had to make an official, "I'm sorry, we were fucking around. We shouldn't have fucked around that way." So, yeah, that's the world we live in today. We can't...
It's so fucking stupid.
We can't make jokes.
It's so fucking stupid. Everyone, even in their apology, people were still attacking them like, you're demeaning a demographic, you know, that people were associating with people killing trans people. And it's... People go so overboard. This isn't even demeaning trans people. That's not what that meme does.
No.
It's making fun of overly sensitive idiots.
Exactly.
Because normal functioning, well-adjusted people in society, if you were to misgender them by mistake, they would simply, probably politely correct you.
Or ignore
Normal
it because it's not a big deal.
Or ignore it. That's how normal, well-adjusted people would behave.
Yeah.
They're making fun of people like this pink-haired
Heather Alexander.
I don't know if it. I'm not gonna gender it. Okay.
Her name is.
Just avoid that.
Their name is.
They.
They's name is. Well, we don't even know.
Like
maybe she
it's
likes
people
purple
like
hair.
them. It's people like them that they make fun of.
Yeah.
Where they are simply, how dare you speak normally and assume my gender? You're a bigot. That's who that meme is making fun of. Not people for being trans. People for how they behave.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Unfortunately, we live in a time right now where you can't make jokes like that. And you know what sucks? Even after their apology, they were getting it from both sides because the people that know it's a joke were upset at them because they apologized.
Yeah,
it's like, don't fucking apologize. Don't pander to these assholes. You guys suck. You're spineless. And then on the other side, they're like, how dare you?
People.
Yeah. So it's like no matter what, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Yeah. Even I retweeted it and said, you never apologize to oversensitive idiots.
Yeah.
Because you just screw yourself either way.
Yeah. So, but then there was like people like the Quartering and stuff like that made videos saying, "No, Cyberpunk or Red CD Projekt, you fucked up. How could you?"
Calm down.
Like, oh my god, everybody relax. Yeah, dude. Everybody relax. So
the good thing I do like though is Bethesda or ID has not apologized for the Doom Eternal jokes.
Oh, thank God. There's nothing. I don't even know where to begin the apology. Like, who do you apologize to?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Just don't do it. You just don't do it.
Because the people that you are supposed to apologize to don't even know that you're making fun of them because you're not. Mm-hmm. Like immigrants, like it was a joke against immigrants supposedly. I bet you that none of them see that joke. That joke as offensive to them.
It's dumb.
It's dumb. It's just stupid. It's other people being upset for people that are other people. You know what I mean?
It's the joke police, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's the same thing on the other side with like James Gunn.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff that he tweeted and stuff, just edgy jokes he made a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the right got hugely offended.
I will say though, this is good advertisement for their game.
Yes.
No matter what. It's still good adverts. People are saying we're going to boycott their game. Yeah, right.
No, you're not. You're going to fucking buy it.
You're going to buy it twice. Yeah. You can't regulate comedy whether it's funny or not. Yeah. I get it.
Speaking of buying things twice.
What?
Because I have to intersect some outrage, and I just want to know if it's on the news docket. Is Diablo 3 on the news? Tabs?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to quickly insert this.
Okay, tell me where to look.
Say that, because Diablo 3 has been announced on the Switch.
Yeah, I knew about that.
So a week ago, they tweeted out a video hyping up this big news about the Diablo universe. You know, there's big news, big stuff coming up soon. So they teased it. And then the announcement was Diablo 3 is coming to the fucking Switch.
Yeah, they also said
they Tom Howarded us.
Well, so people thought it was going to be like a new. It wasn't going to be something else. Yeah.
Something. They said there's a big announcement for the Diablo universe. Mm-hmm. Not even Diablo 3.
Oh, is that what this
Diablo
was?
As a whole. What?
Oh my God, are you serious, Zar? Okay, when they said like, "Hey, we have Diablo 3 news coming up," I thought this was just one of the things that they were going to talk about. So this was the main big thing that they were talking about?
They haven't said anything else since.
Oh my God. I knew there was a comic book coming out. And,
oh boy!
And the comic book is like C League news, okay? I want Division 1 A League news. Division 1 A League news was the Switch port? Come on, man. That's it? Yeah, we want more than that.
Thanks, Tom.
Damn. That's a bummer, dude.
Everyone's doing... What the...
What? That looks like Ganondorf, dude.
It's Ganondorf.
It is Ganondorf. I think somebody's shopped it. It's like a barbarian with Ganondorf's face.
I would hope so, unless they're doing some weird stuff bringing it to the Switch.
Maybe.
I don't know. Just fuck it. Okay.
Yeah.
On the Switch is not a big Diablo announcement.
It's not. It's not something special. No. All right. Next piece of news.
Sorry, I had to get my rage out there.
It's all good. Vaping Congressman whose card bought Steam games with campaign money indicted on fraud charges. Vape Nation, dude.
First of all, I think it's funny because it's like the two aren't related at all. But the fact that he's vaping is just hilarious.
I know because it's like
I don't know why.
Because it's funny. It's a guy that vapes at Congress, like at Congress.
And spent like $1,500 of his campaign fund on Steam games.
Which is like, I get it, dude. I get it. You know, I probably would never do that if I had that responsibility, but I get it, dude. Steam games aren't, dude. That's like fucking how many games, dude? That's like 1,000 games at $10 a pop or something, you know? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, look at all this personal expense to be paid back. It says to be paid back.
Oh my god.
And
look at those
none of them got paid back, dude.
Man, I really wish we could see the titles of the games.
Dude, which game did he spend $96.30 for, dude?
He bought some collector's edition
He bought
shit.
some hardcore collector's edition game, dude. Some of them are $5, $5. Okay, these $5 purchases.
Who's taking $5 out of their for their campaign card for $5 purchases?
Okay, all these $5 and $25 purchases, like the even numbers, are him funding his Steam wallet. That's what that is.
Oh,
That's what that is.
Microtransactions.
Or microtransactions, yeah. But usually the minimum you can upload to your Steam wallet is $5.
Oh my god!
So
why was he uploading $5 at a time on his Steam for
and
stuff like Battle, right?
Does he not have $5 too? Like, why
if you want to buy gems in like Battle, right? You have to put money in your Steam wallet.
Yeah, exactly.
So I bet there's tons of other games on Steam that are like that.
Oh man, I would pay to know what games he plays, dude. Nino Kuni.
Oh my god. Yeah, I really, really wish there were titles. But it's just oh my god.
It's great, dude. Good for him. Now he's fucked.
What? Like all you had to do is not do that.
Imagine going to jail and losing your job because of Steam games.
You're a congressman. You're already overpaid for your job.
I know, dude. You don't have $1,500 that he's like, you know what? I like Steam games, but I'm not going to spend my own money. Fuck that.
Right? I'm going to spend other people's money on it.
It's crazy, dude. All right, next piece of news.
He looks so smug.
He's such a they had to pick that gif of him vaping. Just looks like an idiot, dude. All right, next piece of news. Okay, so Overwatch players discover new form of psychological warfare singing. So apparently, I don't know exactly what this is. The tournament was hosted by Overwatch World Cup and Overwatch League. With $1,000 on the line, it was full of preposterously tense peak duels and gorgeously timed shots. So it was supposed to be like skirmishes. It was an all Widowmaker tournament.
Oh my god.
So it was like little skirmishes, and apparently all chat. So all chat is on. And I'm going to play the audio for you guys.
You need to link me this, though, because I want to hear it.
Okay, I did. It's in your Discord.
What?
Yeah, I linked it to you.
What?
Yeah, check it.
Oh, shit, you did.
Yeah. So, tell me, we'll go from the beginning, and we'll hit play from 0 at the same time. But, yeah, this is great, because he was like, all right, let's listen in on comms, and you can hear what the hell's going on. Tell me when you're ready.
You can count down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Safe location. Kabaji with some sort of shit.
So they're just doing like a tournament where they're all shooting each other with Widowmaker. You hear that?
I feel like there's a bit of a rivalry.
Stop singing, dude! Shut the fuck up! Younger than a mountain, flowing like a breeze, country road. Take me home.
Psychological warfare.
All right, let's pause it. Yeah, so you guys can hear it.
Oh my god.
He's fucking tilting the enemy team or everybody by singing "Sweet Home." What is that song? "Sweet Virginia," some shit like that.
West Virginia. I
They're
can't
like,
remember.
shut the fuck up. Is there anything better than gamer rages?
Oh my god! And someone was yelling "Suck my dick, EA"
Yeah.
before he started singing. I was like, "What?" It's "Take Me Home, Country Roads"
Take Me Home, Country Roads. There we go.
by John Denver. There you
John
go.
Denver, baby.
That's hilarious. I cannot, and he just keeps going. And
That's funny. All right, next piece of news. I just thought that was funny. I saw.
I
that.
love the "Shut the fuck up."
I know, it's so good. So I wonder if he won. Did he win the whole thing? Shut the fuck up, another player immediately shouted. After struggling to keep from cracking up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it didn't say who won, so the news was just the singing. Next piece of news. Twitch Prime will no longer include ad-free viewing. Aww.
Rip.
Unless you go for Twitch Turbo, then you won't have to see any ads. But apparently, from what I read, it said new Twitch Prime subscriptions will have to see ads. So Twitch Prime members with monthly subscriptions will continue to get ad-free viewing until October 15th. If you already have an annual subscription or if you upgrade to an annual subscription before September 14th, you will continue with ad-free viewing until your next renewal date. Okay, so that's what it is. So the next time you renew your Amazon Prime, you're going to be seeing commercials.
Right. Because contracts, terms of service and all that.
Too many people have Twitch Prime now, so it's like, fuck, we're missing out on money, dude. You know what I mean? That's money that they're missing out on with advertisers. They're not
making enough.
They probably got pressured from their advertisers, like, hey, there's a whole player base that's not seeing our ads. Like, if you want us to continue, you do something different,
I mean, you can still sub to channels and not get ads on theirs, so there's that.
So, but Twitch Turbo if you want to not see ads. So, there's that. Okay, next piece of news. Valve's new streaming website, Steam.tv, is officially live.
Wait, what?
So Valve is starting to do their own streaming service, just like Twitch, just like YouTube. They just went live with it. If you go onto Steam and you actually go to like the Steam store and like the community store and stuff like that, or community page, you can see like they're already promoting it with like some.
The only thing I can go to, it automatically redirects to steam.tv/Dota2.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all the website is right now.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know if it's just Valve games, maybe?
And the broadcast is offline. I think it's them broadcast, like streaming through tournaments, maybe.
Yeah, it says if you head to steam.tv now, you'll find a live broadcast of the 2018 Dota 2 International and some nice, simple features. You can scrub through the stream like you can during YouTube live streams, and even better, team fights are marked on the timeline. So you can jump to the highlights. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Not bad.
So they're integrating their own API with their games and stuff. So Steamworks API to Steam partners. Okay. So if you play Valve games, they integrate some cool stuff into it. That's pretty cool. That offers something that Twitch and YouTube can't do, because obviously they don't have the API.
Right.
But
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, but I don't know, man. Nowadays, like, it's just getting a little too crazy. They're all at each other's throats. If you stream Twitch, you can't be on YouTube. If you stream YouTube, you can't be on Twitch. Like, it's so, like, it's not as inclusive as people want it to be. And they have rules right now where it's like a 24-hour embargo where you can't upload anything onto YouTube for 24 hours if it's from Twitch. You have to wait, so it kind of sucks, like making your fans wait 24 hours to see the content on YouTube, But it is what it is. This is the times nowadays, and I kind of get it, We'll see.
Well, you've got, it's just these big companies trying to compete with each other.
Yeah, that's it. So look out for Steam.tv, dude. Next piece of news.
If you really like Dota 2.
Yeah. Next piece of news. Valve's card game Artifact was booed last year and cheered this year. So we talked about it before. Valve is coming out with that game Artifact, and people were not too happy about the microtransactions, but then we compared it to Hearthstone, and it's actually much better as far as the rewards go.
Yeah.
And like the packs come with more cards than Hearthstone offers, and it's about the same price. So it makes sense. So it's a new card game. So if you guys are, into that shit, I'll obviously give it a shot just to see what it's like. Apparently, go ahead.
I think people are one of the reasons it was cheered this year is probably I think people are just over hating on card games.
Mm-hmm.
They're here. They're not going anywhere. So just get used to everyone putting out a card game on their IP.
Well, it's also good to see Valve is making games again.
If you can call it that.
Well, they said that they started developing video games, not just Artifact. I mean, there's other.
Okay, good.
They said that they
Good.
shifted their focus to developing video games again.
About goddamn time.
Fuck yeah, dude! It is about goddamn time. So we'll see. Half-Life 3, maybe. Who knows? Next piece of news. Okay, so this is actually really cool. This guy, it kind of went viral. This Twitch clip of this guy saying that whenever he ends his stream, his dogs know that he's ending his stream, and they come into the room all excited because they know like they're gonna go for a walk or something like that. So he tricks his dogs into thinking that he ended his stream. But I'll play it real quick. So
I showed my stream one day.
he's saying I showed my stream one day.
They know my closing.
They know my
words for
closing
Like, if I say
words
it
for my
right now,
stream.
Like if I pretend my
So
kid you not.
let's see. So
Like I'm
so right now they're not in the room. The dogs are not there, and he's going to pretend that he's turning off his stream and just watch his dogs come
telling
through.
you, they're fucking very intuitive. All right, you guys want to try this? All right, let's see if they
Of course, the
come here.
music's gonna get us banned.
I
Right.
don't see them. They're nowhere in sight. Let's see. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate the donos. I appreciate the cheers. I'm gonna be getting off for a little bit here.
Boom! His dogs came in.
I'm gonna be getting off for a little bit here. You know.
Dude, that's
Oh,
fucking
hey,
hilarious.
guys. Where'd you come from?
They know.
They
Those
know.
poor dogs got you baited.
Of course, they're two golden retrievers, so they're fucking amazing dogs. But they came through as soon as he started saying he was gonna end his stream because they knew that they were gonna get their
They're like,
pets.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was funny. His name is CDEWX. CDUX. He plays World of Warcraft and stuff. He doesn't need our advertisement,
I
but
don't think he needs a shout out, but
yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, either way. All right, next piece of news. North Koreans are playing Grand Theft Auto and having LAN parties, says defectors.
That's what they're talking about?
Yeah, so people want to know, like, you know, those guys we
What's
heard.
going on? What's going on in North Korea? Everyone's playing Grand Theft Auto and have LAN parties.
Well, that's the thing. They don't have internet access. Only, I think, like 10% of the country has internet access. And it's super limited. The only person who probably has unlimited access is Kim Jong-un, the president. And but apparently inside North Korean arcades, okay, so Kotaku went inside North Korean arcades, which is a whole other thing. But what do people play at home? He said, one of the defectors said, I played almost all the most famous South Korean video games in North Korea. Every one of my friends has played foreign video games. All kids learn about the game and play it once it is carried on a USB stick and hits the streets. So that's
Nice.
how they... Yeah.
They're smuggling video games.
So they have to find pirated copies of video games, put them on a USB stick, and then spread it around that way.
That's pretty funny.
There's some parts, I forgot if it was in Brazil or something, or no, it was in Cuba. In Cuba, they have their own black market internet where there's like these drop-off points where the people will hide a flash drive, and you come with like an external hard drive or something or a laptop, and you pick up the flash drive, you transfer new movies that just came out, new video games and stuff like that, because the government previously banned it. I don't know if the embargo's still there, but that was the only way people could watch like the Avengers or play new video games, was with these drop-off points where they would go and pick up things. And it sounds like it's the same thing going on in North Korea.
Oh my god.
No matter how much of a dictatorship you're in or how fascist your government is, dude, you got to get them
still
games.
gonna get their waifu simulators.
They got to get their waifu simulators, dude. Especially those Korean games. You know, that's all that it was. Like Prince was saying.
They're like, yeah, we were playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
that's it.
What's that new? It's a Tetris game, right? That's what the kids are playing nowadays. Now I need to go because Hinata is coming home to clean my house. All right, next piece of news. So there's this huge controversy right now with Mephisto dropping as a new hero in Heroes of the Storm. And if you guys don't know who Mephisto is, KYS. But Just kidding. He was
Twitch, don't ban us.
Don't ban us, please. He was one of the Primevals, and he was in Diablo 2. We haven't seen him in any of the other games. In Diablo 3, he was just like a piece of the lore, but he's not an actual enemy in the game.
There's just some artwork
Yeah.
from Diablo 3 of him.
So the last time we've seen Mephisto in a video game was like 20 years ago, when Diablo 2 was out. So they made they're introducing him into Heroes of the Storm. People are happy about it, but they're not happy about his character model, which if you're watching right now on stream, it's very, very strange. The Diablo 2 one is outdated. Diablo 3 looks really good. And then the Heroes of the Storm one is like this bucktooth, weird-looking dude,
like an insect or something. I don't know. It's just strange because like the Diablo 3 artwork that you're looking at here is just as much. It's fully in line with all the other Diablo 3 aesthetic.
Yeah.
And they just did not keep that same aesthetic for moving them over into HOTS.
Which is unfortunate and rare, I would say, because usually the Heroes of the Storm team that designs the heroes, they do a really fucking good job.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not poorly designed. It's just everyone was a little confused when they saw his face.
Yeah, like why does he look like that? You
Yeah.
know? So, I don't know. In my opinion, the Diablo 3 one in the middle is the best looking one. The Heroes of the Storm one looks just so weird. His bucktooth is just not. I'm not down with it.
The bucktooth, and it looks alien.
Insectoid alien, right?
Yeah.
If you showed me this without telling me it's Mephisto, I would never know.
If you saw the rest of his body, yeah, you'd know. But
Maybe.
I think you would if you.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of unmistakable. You're like, oh yeah, that must be Mephisto.
Yeah.
But yeah, his face. I wouldn't. If they just showed that face as like the spoiler of who it was, I'd be like, who's that?
Yeah. Exactly. So, all right. Next piece of news. All right. OpenAI bots fall to human Dota 2 players at the International 2018.
Who thought that they were gonna win?
Dude, no. First of all, I watched the entire match, okay, from beginning to end. And apparently the AI has beaten humans before.
Well, yeah, we know that, and like in the one-on-one.
No, in the 5-man.
They used to do. Right, yeah, but I'm saying like it used to in the one-on-one, and we all knew they were moving to the 5-man.
Yeah.
But in an international tournament, I did not expect them to win any, just because it's still learning.
Yeah.
And there's lots of limitations still on hero picks and items used, but it's getting bigger.
So just to give you guys a quick backstory, there's this company called OpenAI, and it's funded by Elon Musk. In part by Elon Musk, and they said that they wanted to develop an artificial intelligence that can play better than humans or be better at video games than humans, and their goal was to make a 5-man team of artificial intelligence that can play against the professionals on their same level. Just to see, like they said, their end game is just to see what the possibilities are, because this is a new thing,
Yep.
It's one of those things where you make it, you give it rules and you tell it what to do, and then it just learns on its own. And then after like a few games, they don't even know what it's doing, So there was a lot of it was super interesting, dude. In this, apparently, anytime they played against another 5-man team, the first game, the humans always lost. Because they would have to adapt and try to figure out, they were playing against somebody that they've never played against before. The way that they would play, their tactics, everything. It was insane.
Yeah, because the AI, we saw that when it was first learning, like in the 1v1 matches, it was doing things that nobody ever did or no one had ever thought of.
Yep.
And so it just took, people having to learn what it's doing, what it was prioritizing, and why.
Here, I wrote down some notes about stuff that I saw and I wanted to talk about. Give me 1 second. Let me load it up. OpenAI. Okay, so one of the things that the AI would do was they would use their ultimates on minion waves and stuff like that, just to clear the minion wave. And it was obviously a big waste. They would waste it. They would also put vision wards all right next to each other instead of spreading it out throughout the map. They would put them next to each other for some reason. No one knows why. And then the other thing is they would go so deep in behind enemy lines, to the point where when you're playing, you're like, okay, I'm safe. Like they're not
Yeah.
gonna. If they come in and try to kill me, they'll probably just die, and I'll make it. These AI know when they can get a kill, so they know that if they go in, they can get out and get a kill. When a normal human being is like, I don't know, I think that I'm probably gonna die, so it's not worth the risk. But the AI is like, no, we can get the kill. They know for sure, and they always did. They would dive deep, like behind towers, dude. Behind like the third tower, the guy's like, "What the fuck? They're chasing me? Are you kidding me?" And they would die, and they would die, and the AI would get out, dude. The AI would get out like with barely a sliver of life. It was like the
But it
most
knew it crunched the numbers.
dude, instant skill shots, instant blinking. Like they would instantly stun you when you came in to do your combo. Instantly blink out of the way of an ultimate. Like it was like fucking millisecond reaction time. Obviously it's a computer.
That's going to be the biggest, once it learns enough, that's going to be the biggest advantage that AI like that have over people is input latency.
That's it.
Not even just with our electronic like mouse and keyboard, but like with our own brain. Like the input, you got to just visually see it, process, and then you got to move your hands and everything like that. All of that latency, the AI has less of that.
Yeah, the teams were it was Team Pain versus OpenAI, and the AI was stomping them in the beginning, stomping them, dude, to the point where they were like, what the fuck, you know, because of all the things that were happening. Like I said, they would dive behind towers, they would find opportunities to kill you where you thought that you were safe, and then eventually Team Pain was able to adapt to the situation, and they barely won, dude. They like steamrolled right at the end and won, but it didn't look like they were gonna win at all. And they were making decisions and doing things that the human players were like, they never thought of, you know?
Right.
So
that's just it's really cool to see and hear about that kind of stuff because it's completely new. This is some advanced new, you know, AI technology that's it's so much potential.
Yeah, and if you talk to other professionals that have played against OpenAI, either in the 1v1 or the 5v5, they've said that they've learned new things, new strategies about the game that they never thought were possible because of the AI.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's kind of a cheat because they can calculate things and react in a way that a human brain and human reactions just cannot. You know, like we don't have the ability to. So that's the kind of thing that's the advantage that they have. But ultimately, I mean, they lost to humans, so they're not for now, dude. For now, robot overlords are winning.
It's
not
still
winning.
growing. It's still learning.
Yeah, so it's interesting. If you guys want, follow them on Twitter, OpenAI on Twitter. Anytime they have a match or an exhibition or something going on, they let everybody know. I think it's fascinating. I'm going to keep following up with them because I want to see like what heights they can reach. You know? It's insane, dude. It's insane. All right.
Damn right.
Next piece of news. Oh yeah, we talked about this. AMD issues big price cuts to first gen Threadripper processors.
Hell yeah.
First of all, AMD cards suck it, dude. Nvidia all the way, dude.
What? This is a CPU.
Oh, it's a CPU. Oh, I thought you.
CPUs.
Oh, yeah, the Threadripper processors. Okay, so what's the idea with this?
Their first generation Ryzen Threadrippers are getting a price drop because the new ones are coming out.
Okay.
So I was just excited about this, and I thought other people should know because they're a good price point for gaming rigs.
There's a Threadripper that's $1,800, dude.
Well, yeah, but the bottom one is $300.
Yeah. So what was it before?
And you look at those eight cores. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was before.
Oh, okay. It's down 20%, and the 1920X is down 50%.
Woo!
So that used to be almost 900. It used to be 900.
Nice.
Damn. So yeah, it's
33% then. Nice.
Yeah, 33% on the 1900X. So if you're in the market for a processor, AMDs have some good pricing right now.
Yes, I need a new rig, and I am an AMD build, and I'm gonna do a Ryzen build for my new one. So this was exciting news.
Oh, sorry, I missed that in chat. Fresh Prince says, hasn't AI gotten to the point that humans can't beat it at chess anymore? I'm not sure. I know that
I would imagine so.
I know that the Grandmaster Go player was that Chinese game wasn't able to beat the AI, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It's
So.
getting
Dota
wild.
2 is a little more complex.
That's the thing. It's more complex than chess because there's so many things that can happen. So, I think Dota 2 is the most complicated MOBA out there too, with all its mechanics and stuff. Couriers and, like they would kill the courier. What items you're buying? They were even saying stuff that I didn't understand because I don't play Dota. But they were like saying like, why are the bots buying this one item? It was like an item that they never thought would ever be significant, and they showed the like significance of it. It was interesting, dude. All right, next piece of news. 3 dead in high-speed collision caused by CS:GO YouTuber McSkillet. Do you know anything about this?
All I know is just brief information from some tweets, and it seems like he was in his
McLaren
supercar traveling down the freeway in the wrong direction
Ugh.
at high speeds and killed himself and a mother and 12-year-old daughter.
Oh, Jesus. He killed himself.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, shit. Yeah, him, a 43-year-old woman, and the passenger who was a 12-year-old girl.
Yep.
Ugh.
And I don't think anything else has really been said on it other than I think people think that he did it to kill himself.
You did Oh, really? Is that what they're saying? 8 witnesses told police that about half an hour earlier, the black McLaren smashed through a fence at a local elementary school and drove away at high speed. Okay, so he was looking to die.
That or he was on something.
Yeah, I mean, toxicology will come back. They'll find out if he was on something.
Yeah, so that kind of information isn't back yet, but some people are suspecting it was death by car crash. Suicide by car crash.
Yeah, if he's driving through fences and stuff like it's GTA.
Yeah.
Oh shit, look, it says Miramar National Cemetery in the back. That's interesting.
What the
Isn't that weird? That's a PUBG map. It's insane.
Huh.
Well, rest in peace and condolences to the family, man. Didn't deserve it.
It sucks, especially if it was suicide by car crash.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
It was murder-suicide is what it was.
Fuck him. Yeah, to 2 random people.
Yeah.
So fuck him
Just
if
go,
it was that.
just go
and double
drive.
fuck him if he was on something.
Yeah, just go fucking kill yourself like everybody else does. Why do you gotta kill other people?
Right.
Idiot. Anyway, well, it's all a moot point now.
It's all just sad situation.
Does it say anything about the medical examiner? No. Yeah, no, nothing. So we don't know if there was drugs. Right. Next piece of news. Last piece of news, guys. Here we go. Pew pew. Devil May Cry 5 arrives in March.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, this is Czar's news because he loves Devil May Cry.
I love Devil May Cry.
Which I don't even know what the fuck the title even means. Might cry, will cry,
I don't know.
may cry. Is he gonna cry? He may.
It's weird because I've never understood the title either, but
The Japanese people, their titles for like their movies, their video games, their animes, everything is just so weird. There's that
like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I have no. That's
attack on the things that attack them are Titans, so they're attacking on the Titans. So it sounds like they're on the Titans when they're attacking.
It just sounds weird.
And then there's that one called like Panic. It's just Panic.
It's just called Panic.
It's just called Panic on Netflix.
There's one just called K. It's just the letter K with an exclamation point at the end.
So I don't know what's going on with their names and stuff like that, but Devil May Cry is one of those where it's just like, what? Parasite Eve? What does that even mean?
Who fucking knows? I've always been excited for eventually getting Devil May Cry 5, but I'm extra excited because Capcom is claiming that they're trying to just do better games.
Okay.
Remember we went over that news?
They want to do high quality games, not high quantity games.
Right. So I'm hoping that this is, in line with that philosophy that they're doing. It looks great. I like they're updating everything a little more to get it more in line with the photorealistic graphics, and we're getting to see Virgil's probably back. Nero got his arm ripped off.
Virgil's
Dante's
black.
back. Huh?
Virgil's black?
No, Virgil's back. I think
okay.
that Virgil's back
Okay.
because I think he's the one that ripped Nero's arm off. Nero's his son, and
Great.
Dante, because I think that this takes place after Devil May Cry 2.
Oh shit. See, that's the other
Because
thing, man.
it's-
These Devil May Cry games, dude. Alternate timeline, fucking.
It was just made out of order, so it's like the thought. I think this is the general consensus. Devil May Cry 3 is the prequel to everything, and then it's Devil May Cry, the first one.
It is a cool idea. I remember playing the first Devil May Cry. First of all, the name Dante is one of the coolest names ever. That's such a sick
his
name.
character's badass.
Yeah, and the mechanics were always fun with Devil May Cry, with the like 2 guns and then you slice things, and then which one was the one where they started introducing like upgrading weapons like God of War style? I think it was the second one. I'm pretty sure it was the second or third one because that's when like you would kill things, it would give you like blood souls or whatever the fuck they were called, and then you would use that to upgrade. And
I think it was 2. It's been so long since.
Oh yeah, I played it on like PS2 or something or PS1. I don't even remember. So,
but just it's exciting.
It is.
And I'm hoping that now that they're past, because if the timeline is correct, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5.
3,
now
1.
everything it's 3, 1, 4, 2, 5
Ugh,
is what most people think is
such a mess.
So Dante comes back from hell, and then 5. But after this, that means everything after is just it's nice and sequential after that. If this is how it goes.
Please, Capcom, please. I'm tired of your bullshit. Yeah, that is
So-
for the next few years until somebody's like, oh yeah, I worked at Capcom and now I'm gonna take over the IP.
Right.
This is Devil May Cry 7. It takes place in the past, the far past.
So I have high hopes for
Yeah.
this. It's gonna be fun no matter what. Even DMC was fun, but I mean that was by Ninja Theory. But even that was fun.
Well, there was a time where they were making shitty ass games at Capcom. Like Resident Evil 6, I think was the peak.
Resident Evil 6 was horrible.
I think it was the upside down
Horrible.
peak because it was like the shittiest of the shitty, the
Yeah.
bottom. You know what I mean?
And
So,
I think that I'm hoping that they pull everything together and start making good games again.
well, I think we're gonna see 2 things: good games, which they're doing. Monster Hunter World is one of those, and you know they're going in that direction, it seems. And then the other thing is they're doing reboots or remakes.
Like Mega Man.
That would be nice, but like the new Resident Evil 2 remake, it's not just like HD textures. Like they actually
they redid the game.
they redid the game, and that's what got people excited because it's like that's what we want from Final Fantasy 7. You know, like
Right.
we want that remake to be like that. So,
Like a true remake.
and I don't know what the fuck's going on at Square Enix. I don't know what they're thinking over there. Maybe they're just not with the times, but they are not capitalizing on everybody. It's been years people have been asking them, you know, to remake this game and make it better. So it looks like Capcom's understanding what people want and is doing a good job. So
And I'm looking forward to it for maybe Capcom making good games again.
yeah, I think they will. So we're in good shape. But yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. We're done with the podcast, boy.
Whew, that
That's
was a lot of news.
It was a lot of news, and
a lot of tabs.
we zoomed through it. We fucking downshifted and went through that shit. But it's fun, man. It's fun to talk about gaming news. And if you guys have been watching on the camera, I progressively like keep falling because this fucking chair that I
I
have,
just looked over and you're like almost out of screen.
dude, it's ridiculous. Dude, this chair is like so ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, man. But anyway, YouTube channel. Make sure the Point and Click podcast. We're gonna be on there. My channel, John the Wise. I actually have a new YouTube channel for myself as well.
Oh boy!
Yeah, we're branching out, dude. We're finally doing YouTube videos and stuff like that. So, make sure you hit a subscribe on both of those. Czar, are you gonna announce your side project?
Sometime in the future, I may be retrying the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel is out there. It's just got a couple shitty like HOTS videos on it.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be changing it up a little bit, more commentary style stuff. But yeah, the YouTube is just our salesman. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, so that you know in the future when I finally start back on that, it'd probably be like maybe I'd say like maybe a month or two.
I gotta make sure that I'm
That's
subscribed.
in that realm. Sometime between now and like 2 months is I'm gonna give myself that, just so that
Bam.
I don't just continuously to say soon TM.
There it is. There it is. Nice.
Don't
we
know
got-
when in that 2 month span. It could be soon, or it could be all the way to 2 months.
Exactly. So, give it a follow, give it some love, subscribe, whatever you guys got to do. Let people know about the podcast. Let people know about what we do out here, and we're gonna keep on trucking, as they say. Keep on tricking. Right, Czar?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to plug?
That is it, my dude.
That's all of it, right? That's every single pice of it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Now it's the phrase, the new sensation. Oh, it's the song, the bands all swing. Now it's the phrase that rocks this nation. Don't try to stop me, 'cause I'm gonna sing. Oh, as a mugging boo, la-di-da-di. Oh, as a mugging bang, la-di-da-di. Oh, as a mugging boo, la-di-da-di. Skibbity-babbity-babbity-babbity-ba-ba-ba-bow.